that's where I'm at right now. Just like dying of just exhaustion. So
it was once said that a goal without a plan is just a wish. At 40 years old, I ran my first half marathon at runDisney's Princess Weekend 2023 after only running for just over a year. I realized my journey wasn't over and decided to take on Wine Dine Weekend 2023, running the 5K, 10K, and half marathon over the course of just 3 days. Now I have a goal and I have a plan, so follow along while I am out here just chasing pixie dust.
all right, y'all, it is day one of week, oh my gosh, seven already, week 7. So I'm about to go out, do 30 minutes. It is already Wednesday, so I did Orange Theory on Monday, didn't do anything yesterday, 30 minutes today, plan on doing 30 minutes tomorrow, and then I'm making up my 6.5 mile run on Saturday. That is the plan. So anyway, so that's training this week, so I'm a little off from that. So actually my plan tomorrow is not just 30 minutes, but to do actually a 5K tomorrow. A little ambitious because my son has football, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so I'm gonna go out and do 30 minutes. It's close to 7 o'clock here. Not as hot as it has been, so I'm gonna take advantage of it, and a little bit of shade coming in some areas in my neighborhood. So we're gonna do that. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna try to mostly do like just run, walk, kind of how I feel. I'm not gonna actually take my timer with me. I'm just gonna kind of fill it out today and just go as needed. But number one thing is just to get out there and move my body. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so it actually doesn't feel that bad outside. It feels okay. I'm in the shade, which feels amazing. Yeah, so overall not that bad. My legs are just exhausted. I wish I could show you guys. Maybe I'll do a little, no I can't, never mind. A tour of the walk I do at work every day, but it's wild. So we have a main building, and then there's like a track behind our building, and then a little hill, and then there's the building I'm in. But I have to go back and forth from our building to the main building. I didn't count today. Yesterday I did that 13 times. The day before that was like 20. So it's a lot of walking. I get a lot of steps, and I'm always moving. So my legs are exhausted. That's where I'm at right now. Just like dying of just exhaustion. So, all right, I'm gonna try to jog some more and enjoy the shade while I can. All right, it's done. I just am so happy that I did a run during the week. I just took it nice and easy. Like my legs, like I just said, were exhausted. Like my legs feel so heavy, but the rest of me felt good. Like I didn't feel like super out of breath the whole time, which was great. It's definitely still hot, but it was workable. So I'm just hoping that there's like an actual routine that I'm starting to get into as far as like not staying super late at work, and like make that happen, because I still have, see here, September, October, like 2.5 months until the races, and so I need to just stay consistent. But I'm not staying, like I was staying until at least 7 or later every night, and tonight I left before 5, and I probably would have been earlier if I hadn't had a meeting. So anyway, that's my hope, is that most days I can get out of there a lot sooner and like just stay consistent with this. But yeah, it was nice to easy run. Another reason I took it easy, because I definitely want to try for 5K. I have a virtual 5K I signed up for, not Disney or runDisney, but through another organization. I'll talk about them during that video. But anyway, and it's actually, you could run it anytime, but I think the day is actually supposed to be tomorrow. So I was actually thinking that'd be really cool if I could. Just depends on if I can get out of work in time to do that. before my son's football game. So we'll see if we can make that happen. I think we can make that happen. I guess I'll just, like I said, I'll make it happen. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so day 1 done. Yes. Okay, y'all, here we are. I am, well, it's what, week 7, but I'm making up a run from week 6. So I'm really not sure how to say that. So technically this is 6.5 miles. It should have been last weekend. But if you watched last week's video, yeah, didn't happen. So anyway, so I'm out here today. So I'm at the place where I did my 5 miles a couple of weeks ago because I liked it out here. There is an event going on that I was not aware of. So I couldn't park where I parked. I had to park way down. So my plan is to go like 3 1/4 out and then 3 1/4 back, which is different than my plan last time because I actually like ran and then was able to come back to my car to get water, and then go. So I'm going to carry my water with me this time, to do that. So I do have, here, I'll take you around here. I do have my water bottle. Okay. Just a handheld. I like this one. I am looking at a different one as well, just because this one's nice because of the way I hold it in my hand, but I'm not a huge fan of the nozzle on it. Yeah, anyway, so still looking about those. So I do have with me today to try this Huma Chia gel. So I'm going to take this halfway and see how I do with it. I've got a bunch. I bought several different kinds of fuel energy gels, some sports beans, things like that, to try out and review and see like which ones work best for me, and that I like to use. So I'm gonna try this one today. It's raspberry, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so 6.5. I am treating myself to this gorgeous Belle 10K medal from Princess Weekend that I have not earned. And so that's my motivation for today. I'm wearing a like Belle inspired outfit, even my sports bra. This is from Crown Athletics, and I will link it in the description as far as like the website. They've got really cute like princess, other kind of Disney inspired athletic wear, and it's very nice quality. It's really great. I actually have a code that you can use as well, but I loved it before I even had a code, so I actually asked them for one because I liked it so much. Anyway, so that's the plan. So we're gonna do 6.5, see how this goes. I've got my gym boss. I'm gonna do intervals to like make it just, you know, kind of keep me going, and hope that this is a good 6.5 miles. It's been a long time since I've done 6.5 miles. So anyway, I'm excited and nervous and all the things. And I also I believe there's a place to use the bathroom on the way, and I really hope that there is, because I should have done that before I left. But anyway, that's how we go. So, all right, there's nothing left to say except just to let's go get to it. 6.5, let's go. All right, y'all, I am, hear that car? I'm 4 miles in, 2.5 to go. I have had to change my route a little bit due to there is an event here and there are people everywhere. I had to walk a whole lot because there were cars parking on like the route that I would run on. It's a mess over here, but so I was gonna do out and back, but that wasn't the best plan today. So I came back to where I was, so that's 4 miles. So I got 2.5 left. So I'm trying to, like I said, just gauge like what the rest of this is. So I'm filling up my water, like taking a sip of water. I ended up putting electrolytes in my water bottle, but I wanted just like a sip of water while I was here at my car. And then it's just check in here. So I'm gonna go finish the next 2.5. I started out too fast. I was starting off and I was feeling great and I was going, and then I felt it and like I should have started slower. So I'm gonna be definitely slower this last couple miles, I think, than I wanted to be. I wanted to be really consistent, and it's not like that right now. So anyway, lesson learned. I was feeling good, but that only went so far until was like, whoa, shoot, I'm tired. But I will say I changed my Gym Boss to actually do the beep with the vibration. That was way to go. I hear it perfectly, and I can keep it clipped here, so it's great. So, all right, water, 2.5 miles. Let's get it done. Okay, well, 6.5 miles done. Was it pretty? No, it was not. And this beauty, so Belle is my favorite princess by far, so really excited to have that one. And finally put it up on my wall. So I definitely started off too fast. I said that a minute ago, or a little bit ago. I was too fast. It took its toll. The biggest concern I have right now is when I did 5 miles a few weeks ago, I noticed around mile 4.5 maybe, that my hip felt very tight. I did physical therapy last year for my hip and my knee, and it's been good, but I noticed that, and so I was kind of going to wait and see when I did this run how it felt. And today it was right around 5.25 to 5.5. It tightened up again, and it was just not good. I ended up having to walk pretty much the last like half mile just because it was so tight. Whenever I started to run, doing the intervals, it just was not good. So I'll be touching base with my physical therapist this week. Getting in there, I probably just need to do some more stretching and some more stuff on that just to get it back to where it was, because it's been a while since I ran this distance and I knew this could happen. So anyway, I'm gonna get on that. I will say, let me take a little thing here. So I tried the Fuel Out today, this Huma Chia raspberry gel. It tasted delicious and the texture did not bother me. I did feel some stomach cramps like a little while after I had it, so I'm gonna reserve judgment on it for sure until I use it again and see if I get the same feeling. It wasn't like unbearable, but it definitely, like, I felt like a little cramp in my stomach. But the taste was 10 out of 10 and the texture was fantastic. It was like raspberry jelly. It was delicious. And then I also put this Scratch hydration mix in my water bottle. This has been my favorite so far because it's like a really subtle taste. I don't like flavored water. I like regular water. And so it's very, very subtle, but it has the electrolytes and everything that you really need to keep in there. And since I'm a very salty sweater, apparently, I need to make sure I do that. So used both of these today. My stomach feels fine now, so I don't know. Like I said, it might have just been right when I took it. I'm not used to it yet, but it wasn't unbearable. So like I said, I'm gonna wait. I have another one. It's a different flavor, but it's the same kind, and I'm gonna try that next weekend and see if I get the same feeling. I'll just have to see where I want to go with that. But it tasted really good, and it was like, I don't know, it was good. It was way better than I thought it would be. So anyway, we'll see. All right, gonna drink my protein. I'm gonna head home. Yeah, and then that's it. So I'm caught up now. Well, I won't say caught up. There's still a couple of runs I've missed this week. I missed one 30-minute this week. Got one in, missed one, and then this one. This weekend was supposed to be 3 miles, but I did this one instead. Next weekend, I actually have a 5K race on Saturday. Next weekend, it's a weird weekend. It was supposed to be a simulation weekend where I did 1 mile on Saturday and 8 miles on Sunday, but I had the 5K on Saturday. So it might end up being a 5K and then 8 miles the next day, which is still a good simulation. It just might be a little early for that much of a simulation. I don't know. But that's the goal for next weekend. So we'll see. All right, guys. So week 7 right now, heading into week 8 next week. I can't believe we're already this far along. I feel good, and then I also feel like I'm at the point where I really can't afford to miss anymore. So it's I mean, this is it. It's go time. I can't miss anymore. I got to get this done. So that's the goal of always for this week. But definitely now, because like I said, we're so far into it, it's really making a difference now. I feel like with my stamina and all that. So gonna do that. So all right. But yeah, reaching out to physical therapy this week and all that. So all right. Well, thank you for joining along.